Now, as we all know, the NBA Finals just ended yesterday, and the Oklahoma City Thunder won that. And I ain't gonna lie, I think we all knew in our minds that that was gonna happen. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. They was probably the best team in the league, man. It was either them or the Cavs. But there's one team that we have to talk about that made it to the finals. The Indiana Pacers run has to be studied because they're never again going to the finals in the next 15 to 20 years, bro. This was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for them, and they sold the bag. This all goes back to even before the playoffs, when Tyrese Halliburton was voted the most overrated player in the league. That had to be the most stupidest shit anybody in the NBA could have done. Because, boy, this whole shit that happened in the playoffs, the main source was Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know what that. I think that boss summoned somebody. He summoned the incarnation of hell to help him hoop the way he was hooping. Because, boy, I swear, Tyrese Halliburton was not doing the shit he was doing in the playoffs in the regular season, bro. Not even a close. Not even a bit, bro. And you telling me all of a sudden his bag upgrades to level 99? No diff? No difficult? No like, you know what I'm saying? Player development just straight out the gate? Come on, bro. That's how you know there's some shit going on, bro. Now you probably sitting here thinking that I'm just out of my fucking mind. But bro, I'm not. We're gonna break down every round again when the niggas playing in the playoffs. We're breaking down every single round. When they played the Bucks, when they played the Cavs, when they played the Knicks, and when they played the Thunder. And I'm gonna show you niggas. There's no way the ball should have made it as far as they should have. And I think that's the reason why there's some shit going on behind the scenes that niggas ain't peeping. But we gonna get straight into this, bitch. We ain't doing no more talking. We getting straight to round one versus the Bucks. We've all should have known. After the first round, them niggas played the Milwaukee Bucks. Bro, them balls was destined to do some bullshit the rest of the playoffs. Nigga, you're telling me them balls lost game one, like how they should have. Then them balls proceed to win the next 4 straight. And the only game I could really remember that was close was the last one. And then the incarnate himself, Tyrese Halliburton, pulls some bullshit out of his ass. You telling me he ain't done no spectacular shit the whole season? They voted him the most overrated player, and he make a game-winning layup over Giannis, the nigga who's the same height as the fucking tree from Avatar. Bruh. You telling me he made a layup over him for game? And like it was nothing? Get the hell out. Serious? Okay, it was maybe a lucky shot. You know, everybody would hit a game. Maybe we hit a game we're in the playoffs. It ain't crazy. Then we go to Cleveland. Cleveland is the #1 seed in the East. Ain't nobody should beat them niggas. We all thought it was going to be them and the Cavs in the finals. No diff. Bro, the Indiana Pacers absolutely just put a spell on them niggas. Them balls couldn't hoop no more. They couldn't hoop. They lost. They was playing like some old ass niggas at the rec, grandpas and shit. But Tyrese Halliburton them playing like some 15-year-olds who was 6'8", windmill and the East bang on niggas, bro. And the Cavs is the best team in the East, mind you, the best team in the East. The Pacers is like foe, nigga. It should not be beating them niggas like how they was beating them. And they get quick work done with the Cavs. The Cavs ain't even a thought in their mind no more. We like, oh shit, them balls going to the Eastern Conference Finals. And for the second straight time in the NBA playoffs, the reincarnate himself, Tyrese Halliburton, pulls some bullshit. He get the rebound. He back it out. He do a tween step back. Now I want you to sit here before I even finish what he do. Have you ever seen Tyrese Halliburton hit a tween step back and shoot that bitch for game? I want you to think long and hard about that shit. No! Nigga ain't do that shit. But bro, in the playoffs, here the second time he hit a game winner. So people, I'm starting to push it. Bro, what the hell going on, bro? You should not be hitting this much shit, gang. Now these niggas in Madison Square Garden. The Knicks is our only hope.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
We was really relying on the Knicks to not allow these niggas to get to the fucking NBA Finals, bro. And that just shit was a fucking disaster in the making happening right there, bro. Trusting the New York Knicks. That might have been, that was the stupidest decision any nigga could have made. Because, bro, Game 1. Them balls was up by at least 15 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, bro. The Indiana Pacers show their first signs of using voodoo. Aaron Nesmith, a nigga I ain't never heard. Ain't nobody was talking about this nigga the whole year. Come in the game and hit 6 straight threes. Tyrese Halliburton come up and hit the most bullshit ass game winner that could have ever possibly happened in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. And now I'm thinking, bro, he gotta have some shit going on with him. There's no way. He was voted the most overrated player in the league. Now he hit 3 game winners in the NBA playoffs. Really? There's no fucking way. I know that boy ain't upgrade his badges or none of that shit. I know he ain't go to the Gatorade facility. He ain't do none of that shit. Nigga, you did something behind the scenes that niggas ain't talking about. And that's why I think, bro, them niggas was using voodoo. And listen, we not even into the main part of we not even to the main portion. Will they get to the NBA Finals after decimating the Knicks? I mean, bro, the Knicks almost had us. We was game 6. No. We get to the NBA Finals. Now, the only people we have left in our grasp to help us save us from the Pacers having the most brokenest run in all of NBA history is the Oklahoma City Thunder with the nonchalant king himself, SGA.
Sin City was a mafia.
Indiana Pacers, who seem unstoppable. And I mean, shit. They've been unstoppable. 3 game wins from the reincarnated Tyrese Halliburton. Aaron Nesmith hitting 6 threes off the bench that ain't nobody heard of the entire year. I mean, they're the only hope. I come sit down about 2 minutes left. It's a close ass. I'm like, okay, the Pacers came back. Okay, maybe it's gonna be a good finals. Tyrese Halliburton. The reincarnated Tyrese Halliburton hits a game winner in the first game of the NBA Finals.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Now listen, if that don't explain to you that this ball would have been doing some shit behind the scenes, I don't know. He had a game winner in every single series, bro. And you telling me that it's just luck? Bro, no, bro. It's not, bro. It's not luck. It's not. He had to do some other shit. Like, my nigga, what? 4 game winners? What? Game 6 comes. We getting a preview into the tunnel, before the Knicks come out. Next thing you know, they praying. Pascal Siakam rises from out of his grave, and his eyes roll all the way to the back of his head while mumbling some jumbo shit, bro. If that don't tell you them, boy, and then next thing you know, Pascal Siakam has a legendary game. Really sitting here thinking that, oh man, boy just had a good ass game. No, bro. You're not thinking deep enough into this shit. But listen, when somebody does good, another nigga has to suffer. That same game, the reincarnate Tyrese Halliburton got injured. And you just thinking, damn, maybe this shit done caught up with him. Maybe all the shit he was doing behind the scenes, they finally got they get back on the nigga. And I was thinking, no, bro, he came this far, so he might as well be playing game 7. Next thing you know, the reincarnate plays in game 7. And I'm just like, if he really completes this shit, this nigga is not the most overrated. Matter of fact, he might be the greatest player in the NBA right now, bro. If he completes this shit, my nigga. 4 game winners, and then you might win the NBA Finals. You in game 7 of the NBA Finals? But then it all comes crashing down. Tyrese Halliburton gets injured in less than 8 minutes into the first quarter. And then you just sitting here thinking, oh yeah, them niggas are cooked. I didn't even want to watch the rest of the game, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because after he got injured, yeah, they kept it close until the third quarter. And then the shit was just, nigga, get the shit off my screen. I didn't give a damn. Y'all boys are getting y'all shit blown out. And then next thing you know, the nonchalant king and the most inconsistent hooper in the NBA was holding the NBA trophy. So Pacer fans, You guys are cooked. You're never going back to the NBA Finals for the next 15 to 20 years. You had your shot and he sold it.